Guys, so I'm playing League this morning. Actually TFT, I don't know why I said League. So I just had the game crash after a new update. Lost 50 LP. Because I couldn't get into the game till halfway through, so that's always fun. Probably the third time something like that has happened in the past month. I mean, sometimes I lose horribly just because of playing bad, so I mean, it's not the end of the world, but kind of stuff keeps happening. It seems to happen more on like the desktop client than mobile. Like if I get on my phone when the desktop client isn't working, I can still play. It's just I'm not a huge fan of mobile because the amount of times I put an item on the wrong dude, for instance, just because the screen's so small. Stuff like that. I'm not sure why so many people like voluntarily use it. Alright, let me pay attention. I think I might be able to go Bilgewater. I will check what other people are playing at some point. I'll go ahead and just take a quick look. Doesn't look like anyone's really trying for Bilgewater yet, but it's extremely, it's extremely early. So, early in the game. Don't see anything. Stars Are Born could work out. I'm going to just wait for a good Bilgewater units and hold off on really right now I'm just starting with Void just to get things going. I'm gonna hold off on really doing much. I might reroll once. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Ilya, or however you say his name. See, the thing is, I never really got into League that much, so I'm not even familiar on how to say most of the names. I mean, some of them are obvious, so I happened to start playing TFT about 2 months or so ago. When I first started playing, I got really into it, and it kind of tapered off, and now I'm kind of getting a little bit back into it. Okay. Yeah.
Pick a card.
So we'll go with Twisted Fate. We will get rid of our Void units, and we will go with the 3. So we'll just put in some. I was gonna say Scion, but let's make our back line a little bit beefier. If that doesn't work, we could find someone else. Let's go ahead and get that, because I forgot to get the freebie. Oh, okay. Well, Zoe is like hits pretty hard for a 1-star, but I know it's a Targon. It's kind of just more powerful than your standard unit.
You are in motion now.
I'm just gonna go ahead and keep building Ilya, and I will restock, and we'll go ahead. We need a Nautilus. And really just worry about getting the Nautilus. Again, if I'm butchering the names, I apologize, but you know. It's gonna be very close. Are you kidding? 31 HP. And I should have put in my... If I put in the Tear of the Goddess, maybe I would have won, but... You know what they say, hindsight is 20/20. There's no Bilgewater, so I'll continue to build Zoe. And we'll try to set up getting a Rage Blade for Twisted Fate. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of be patient, and we will check again if anyone's, you know, buying Bilgewater. So, I mean, a Quick Striker could help Twisted Fate, since he's my main source of damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in a Ruin King here, and we will still wait. Maybe pick up Nautilus if we can't find him. Someone's building a Bruiser here, but I do not see anyone else seeming to go for Bilgewater, so it's a good thing. Obviously, So it's not really, we didn't really have a good or a terrible start. I'd say it's average or maybe a little bit below average. I kind of want to... A little bit indecisive right now about how I want to go about things, but I think we're getting a little bit unlucky with our rolls. Not rolls, but just in general. Like, we should have a Nautilus by now. Instead we keep finding Ilio. Which is good, but I just... Playing against wonderful League players such as Hung Pee. Go ahead and get Ilio because... not Ilio, Nautilus. So we're gonna get rid of Ruin King for now. We'll probably get rid of him completely. For now, I'll just leave him there for the... in case I need a Quick Striker bonus and don't have anything good. Which is not a good scenario, but it could happen, you know. So, we could give him a Jeweled Gauntlet, but I kind of prefer the Rage Blade for Twisted Fate, so I might hold off on completing that. We'll go ahead and give helmet for him. I still can't say his, I don't even want to say his name because I know I'm butchering it very badly. Just in case we want Ruined King, we might push him towards 2-star. I'm going to give it another round or two. If I don't get a, you know, what I need, a bow, a recurve bow to make Rage Blade, I'm going to go ahead and just give him a Jeweled Gauntlet and wait on that because I really need the damage to stay, stay competitive here. We're going to go ahead and gangplank that and get him the Bloodthirster. Probably try to fix his positioning at some point. Things aren't going terribly. Like I said, it's pretty average how we're doing here. So if we continue at this rate, we should end in an average place in like 4th or 5th. Now, I'm gonna do my best to make that not happen. So we're gonna go ahead and get our... We're gonna go ahead and get a red buff for Twisted Fate. Like I said, one more round without a. I'm just gonna give him a Jewel Gauntlet. Like it's been too long without getting what I want. I'm gonna change this around a little bit. Set up Gangplank a little bit further back. He's, he's not even 2-star yet. We need him to get a little bit beefier. So that he can do his damage. I actually like I think Gangplank's pretty good actually. Once you get him to 2-star. Especially with the Bloodthirster. Like I said, I've only been playing this casually on and off for a couple months, so if some of what I'm saying is completely wrong, I mean, to be honest with you, like, I'd be surprised if that wasn't the case, so just bear with me. I know there's some people out there who've been playing this for years and years, and they've been playing League forever. I'm not one of those people. Just a little FYI.
Tough luck, Malcolm.
So, things are starting to shape up a bit. I'm going to wait in case we do not find it. I'm going to roll once. I do not see... Oh, okay. That's helpful. I'm going to roll one more time just in case we get lucky and then I'll stop. Don't want to get greedy and...
They picked the wrong fight.
You know, my economy is already not ideal. But we don't have a terrible team right now. So we're making progress. Again, we're in gold still, so you run into the occasional really good player, but everyone else is not much better than me, for the most part. You know, the funny thing is I looked up a statistic, and like 50% of people who play TFT are always in gold, or are currently in gold. So it's basically where the average player sits. Kind of permanently. So we're gonna go ahead and complete what we need for 2-star. We're gonna get the 2-star Nautilus, which I'll continue to build some of these units, even though I might give up on some of them. I want to get rid of Ruined King, but I'm not sure yet if that's what I want to do 100%. So we might just complete Graves. I know we're kind of doing a lot all at once. Go ahead and That things are shaping up. We'll roll once. Sometimes I like to roll once here and there just in case you get lucky, even though it's sometimes can be considered a waste. So this guy is a very strong team already. 2-star Diana, like 2 invokers with a lot of items on, doing almost 7,000 damage within, you know, that had to be on, that was definitely under 10 seconds. Or just about 10 seconds, so. She right now is in 4th. He or she, whoever. I always check if Swain would be good for my team. So Zoe is not really doing much right now. We're gonna get rid of her and put Swain in. Okay. We're setting up Gangplank so that he is targeted after my frontline tanks. It sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised the amount of people in gold who just kind of throw their units all over the board. I do it too sometimes if I'm rushed. We're gonna go for 2-star Graves. Getting close to Twisted Fate, 3-star. I think Swain is helping out pretty well. Our keeping our tanks frontline situation up to par to compete with these people. Again, like I said, we started off very average at best. Now we're like
Looks like
more competitive now.
partner.
Bilgewater is great. Bilgewater is like a snowballing faction. The region, whatever you want to call it in this game. So they really shine late game. They're really just good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my Rage Blade for Twisted Fate. We don't want Crown Guard. I don't like Crown Guard usually, if there's any other options. So we're gonna go ahead and move our best items over to Nautilus. We're also going to try to have him target a little bit less so he can, you know, make use of those items. Starting to run out of room. We're gonna get rid of Twisted Fate. Let's start thinking about. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some attack power and ability damage. Now we're very close to getting some units that we really need. So I might go ahead and
Always trouble.
we get the 2-star Graves. Sometimes I get a little scatterbrained with this game because, you know, you have to think about items, to think about building units. I know it's an easy game to just get into, but to really start, you know, when you get past gold, you have to really start using your head. I'm right on the verge of doing that, even though I don't play every day or anything like that. So I'm tempted to go for the monetization, but the stun is going to be helpful. So I'm just going to take the stun, the Arcane Victory augment. We're going to go ahead and we're going to complete. We're going to get our 3-star bank because we're itemized for that. We're on the verge of getting a 3-star bruiser. I'm going to roll down to 70. And we are going to sit here, and then we're probably going to go straight to level 7 and buy our XP. So right now I'd say the worst part, the thing about our team is we don't really have any great items. I don't like how Graves is getting targeted right away, but he's not really taking damage, so just because of bruisers beating on him, doing nothing. So, see how powerful Twisted Fate is at 3-star with those items? That's very good. 13k damage. Ugh. So like I said, we're going to go straight to level 7. We're going to think about who we want to put in. Right now we don't have a... So we get our 3-star Ilio. We're going to keep building Nautilus. We might want to get this lucky doubloon. Unless we find a Nautilus and need him. Or not need him, but like, you know, want to continue with that. We're going to stay at 50 gold. The reason I put in this Aphelios is because he sunders, which can help, even though he's just 1-star. See, again, this dude is... He just has... These invokers are just, outpacing my damage. You know, Fairy Lord has those towers, so, you know, like they... Strong invokers behind the towers and a decent front line. That's a solid team. So that's really the person I'm worried about. I don't know what Hung PP has as a team. I'll check that out. So do we have Bilgewater? I'll go ahead and just get another Gangplank, because at the end of the day, like if I can get him up to 3-star, he has a Bloodthirster that might be worth it. And we have to start thinking about getting rid of Swain and Aphelios if we can't get them to 2-star. Probably go ahead and get rid of Aphelios. Tempted to... Let me think for a second. So we're gonna go ahead and put an Ionic Spark on our strongest tank. Now we're going to switch over to Ilio because he's a 3-star. These items, I mean. I should have done that earlier. I think we're gonna wait for the lucky doubloon and we're gonna stop building units for a second, just so we get Gangplank to. It'll just help. Keep it simple. This will probably be a W, but okay, it was very close. So we really need a little bit more damage or something to beef us up and be tankier. We can go to... What do we need? We need a misfortune. Why did it do that? It always bugs out sometimes. Yeah, we need a misfortune. Go ahead and put the lucky doubloon on Gangplank. We don't have enough for Tam Kench. Again, I know I'm butchering the names. Go ahead and restock. There's no misfortune, so we'll get the duplicator if we can't. Misfortune. We're gonna have to roll a little bit. I'm not really interested in getting a... I'm not gonna work on a 3-star Graves right now. So we got the misfortune. Continuing to build Gangplank. Okay, good. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. So we're going to switch our items over to our 3-star Nautilus now.
Simmer down, hotshot.
And the next thing we want to do is get Misfortune in. So for now we'll get rid of this will be who we're gonna put in next. But he's not really that good at 1 star with no items, so you definitely want to keep building Gangplank.
Bang.
Getting close. And there we have it. I somehow missed it. See, I make mistakes as a new player. It's unfortunate. I really want to give her the red buff. Misfortune. Does Gangplank hit multiple? Yeah, so he hits multiple enemies with his special, and this will make him faster. So you know, his attack speed is fast. So he's going to be applying that burn all over the place. Now we're going to start to want to get Misfortune stronger. This is no comment. That's insane. I don't know, Nautilus was kind of bugging a little if my eyes weren't mistaking me there. I mean, if we get this, we could just give it to, we could switch the red buff over to Misfortune once she's 2-star and make use of this, but we really need a, Gangplank, so I'm gonna have to reset this market, or I won't have to, I just need 50 points now and we can complete Gangplank if we don't find him. So we still have a lot of HP. If we lose one more time, I'm gonna start changing my strategy a bit. Because things are starting to get a little hectic here. We're close to getting our Gangplank. I mean, we're staying pretty competitive. Like, we're still on track to get, you know, for this to be a win. So we're gonna complete Gangplank. We are going to, I don't know why I keep saying wait. I am going to maybe build Graves. Yeah, I do want to, I'm tempted to, if we can get a Juggernaut or Warden, help Nautilus. I want to put items on Ilio too. I'm just trying to get, really need items on the 3-stars, obviously. I just don't have enough items. It's probably my biggest weakness on this team. I'm a little surprised I'm not doing more damage than I am doing right now. Yeah, so we're probably gonna have to roll to 7. Things are, we need a tanking item. We have enough burn, so I don't. We give Quicksilver to Graves. We're going to. We do not need a Gangplank, but we do need something to make us a little tankier. And we're gonna go ahead and we're going to roll all the way to 7. We're going to get the tank here. Put him in position to have Bilgewater 7, which, you know, honestly I should have went for that earlier. But that's alright.
A black flag above Bilgewater.
A raven's wing.
Until we get 2-star Swain, I'm going to put in, what's his name, Fizz. I don't know why my units are... I don't know what that's about. Let's just bug my units out and... I've just been having a lot of bugs this morning. Not to make excuses or anything. Let's go ahead and give our captain's brew to... What's her name? We are going to put him in, and actually I do not feed him a bruiser. I should move him up a little. I might switch this over to Graves. This Captain's brew if I can't get Misfortune up. See, we're one hit, and I was thinking we were able to get 2 losses before dying. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, this is not looking good. Okay. So we are not even going to win. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will just warming up this morning. We will see how our next game goes.